Yo, what's happening? Y'all, it's me, Millie Money. I'm back in the house. Everybody doing this fine. All right, man, we got another simulation for basketball. We got the Pacers versus Thunder. Should be a good one. So, all right, man, let's check this out and see who pulls it off for tonight. All right, man, let's get into the simulation.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Indiana Pacers. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And how about we check the numbers for Cason Wallace?
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Nembhard. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. There's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Turner with the block. And he recovers it. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The drive by Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Releases from 15. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And he buries his first look.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Now here's Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Now Williams. Nesmith covering. Williams passes to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside Nesmith. And stolen by Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possession.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Second, Indiana.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Now here's Nesmith. Williams defending. And Nesmith, here we go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Holmgren with it. He's covered by Siakam. 5 to shoot. Hartenstein with a screen on Siakam. And they recover it. Back to Dort. Here's Holmgren. Now here's Dort. He's guarded by Nembhard. Now Holmgren. He's got 5. No good on the triple. Siakam against Holmgren. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Now here's Halliburton. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Knocks it loose. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They lead by 4. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
So it's the Pacers now, after the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Turner. Launches it. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Second team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Dort. Shot clock at 6. From the stripe. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, BA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Haliburton, still without a bucket. Nembhard outside. Back to Haliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And it's Holmgren missing. Pacers trail by 4. Up top, Siakam. He's covered by Holmgren. The 11-footer. Again, Indiana.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the screen. From the line. And that one's good. Holmgren. 9 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Haliburton. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Haliburton, a really good knockdown shooter. which adds great value to this offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Pass to Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the first one at the line is good. Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And Williams drops them both. Here's Siakam. Last game for him, he picked up 13. To the inside. Dort with a steal. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on McConnell. Williams from long range. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. Pacers trail by 3. Turner with it. Deflected. Dort outside. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
The first one falls. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Now Wallace. Williams with the screen. Wiggins outside. From the top of the key. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Wiggins.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Matherin finds Toppin. Yes, it's good.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Wiggins with a screen on Walker. Williams from long range sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 14.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Siakam. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Walker against Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Walker. Williams from long range. And Toppin pulls it down.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
To the middle. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Caruso against McConnell. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Down low. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. Taking a look at Indiana. They're currently in 4th place. A solid spot to be in late in the year.
When I look at Indiana, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Toppin, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wallace outside. Driving inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Fires from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Pacers, 2nd quarter underway. They've got Halliburton topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton surveys the floor. On the wing, Mathurin. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Mathurin's got his first points of the game.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
McConnell passes to Bryant. Now here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Caruso's got his second basket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Halliburton for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. And the bucket is good.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
From the baseline. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And here's Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Wallace driving in. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Williams. Wallace with it. 10 points in his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Halliburton. Caruso. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Halliburton. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. McConnell outside. From outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now Halliburton, 9 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And he drops it first. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's deflected.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Dort, and the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Coming back from the All-Star break, these are the squads that are filling it up from downtown. Second, the Thunder.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Pacers trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 37 points his last time out. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. The focus from Holmgren there.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in.
and really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Holmgren. 11 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Siakam outside. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from 14. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Neesmith covering. Left side, Williams. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Williams. Hartenstein's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. Nembhard outside to the wing on the left. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. And here's Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Dort. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. For 3, Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. The 3 ball. And it's Siakam again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pacers trail by 13. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Some room here for Williams. The rebound by Neesmith.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Turner. 10 points for him. And here's Siakam. Here he goes. Over Holmgren. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 13 points in this quarter.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Outside, Williams. They set the screen. From 8 feet away. Up top, Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Tries again. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Dort for three. It's not going to go for him. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 9. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Indiana Pacers.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. It'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Magic in Orlando. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Clock at 2. The teardrop. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Turner. He's guarded by Hartenstein. 13 feet out. Turner, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Williams. Hartenstein finds Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Halliburton, the pass to Demard. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good. And the Thunder lead by 12.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Back to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Turner. Neesmith with it. Outside for Halliburton. With the teardrop. That shot off. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pacers trail by 16. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
First in scoring, and they're second in the league in free throw shooting. Not a team you want to foul. They'll make you pay at the stripe.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Turner, a screen on Dort. Here's Nembhard. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Andrew Nembhard at the line for one.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort. Dort's got 5 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 21.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pacers trail by 15. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. 4-3. Turner for three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his third assist of the night. Thunder leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Picked it out of midair. Here's Nesmith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
One shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Siakam, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Caruso. 13-point lead. Nembhard comes with a double. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Turner, no good. Thunder leading by 16. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran PJ Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Three-pointer, Halliburton from way out there. Tyrese Halliburton.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Thunder 4th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Here's the pick. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Caruso against Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Williams from long range. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Siakam. Nembhard outside. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Nembhard. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 21 points in the game. Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Thunder, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Williams' shot is good. Pacers trail by 15. Siakam looking it over. The baseline, Jay. And here's Toppin from the arc. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Caruso outside. Knocks down the triple. Caruso's got 10.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's McConnell. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Siakam. Another one falls for Indiana.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Williams on the wing. Walker covering. Caruso outside. And the three off target. Pacers trail by 13. For three, Mathurin. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:27 left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Wallace. He's marked by McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Caruso against Toppin. Caruso misses. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. That one a little long. Thunder leading by 13. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins outside. Back to Caruso. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Williams against Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Siakam. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. That misses, so he splits the free throws. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jang. Wallace with it. Wiggins with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Wallace. And he nails the jumper. Now here's Siakam. Defense right on him. Takes the three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Indiana. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Caruso. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pacers trail by 15. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Over Caruso. Wallace pulls it in.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low. Indiana on offense. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. Now McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. McConnell outside. Basket's good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 14. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points. Pacers trail by 15. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Down low. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McConnell passes to Walker. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. An and one opportunity.
Nembhard, he's checked in for McConnell. They throw good. Halliburton.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Carlson can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Wiggins. Dort outside. The three. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Walker, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact, and he dishes it out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from 13 feet. Down it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half. Pacers trail by 11. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Halliburton with some nice D. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 6 to shoot. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Halliburton not backing down.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. Carlson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Nembhard with it. Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got 29.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Caruso, a screen on Halliburton. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Halliburton. Toppin with it. He's guarded by Caruso. A nice shot by Toppin.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
And the Thunder shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's SGA. Here's Carlson. Dort, a screen on Mathurin. And here's Caruso outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dort against Mathurin. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Thunder pull it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Walker. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton misses. Thunder leading by 11. Caruso with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. They grab their own miss. Nembhard outside. Walker, a screen on Caruso. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11. Pass to Carlson. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And here's Walker. Now here's Halliburton to stop the drought. And he comes up with a bucket. Halliburton's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Out to the right wing. Hardenstein passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Five on the clock. Puts up a three. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Pacers trail by 12. To the inside. 11 feet out. Misses off the left iron. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Count it.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
1:44 left in the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam pulls down the board. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Inside, here's Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Halliburton. It's blocked.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.